see me. I'm down here. My bed is huge. I'm short. My TV stand picks up. Me and my daughter up here making up my bed. It takes 2, sometimes 3 of us to make this bed up. Like, my ex-husband is probably taller than this bed. He's 6'6", and I'm 5 foot. So I be needing help making up this bed. It's hard. But I was sitting here thinking about why I was a cheater. Man, fix that sign over there. Why I was a cheater. Why I was a liar, and why was I a stealer. I used to go steal and steal and steal and steal and steal. And I was basically stealing stuff for my kids, right? I was stealing stuff for my kids. I wanted them to be happy. I wanted them to have everything they needed. And so I would go steal what they needed. I stole so much stuff. And they always have what they need for school. They'll always be dressed nice. And I got introduced to that from that lifestyle because of my best friend that passed away. I started seeing her steal stuff from me, and she was stealing me everything I liked, and I was into it. I was like, heck yeah, I can do this too. So we started stealing together, and we got caught 2 times. We didn't have to go to jail. She finally went to jail because she kept stealing. So as I was saying, I started going to church. I went through deliverance. And the first thing she called out of my spirit was stealing and adultery and fornication. So those things left my soul, the adultery and fornication. So one day, I don't care what clothes. Be quiet. I'm sorry, y'all. That was disrespectful, but he just rude. That's why he my ex-husband. So I was delivered from adultery and fornication. I was delivered from that, and then I was married. We had a new place, and I went and stole a dang sundress, probably a couple of them. Let me tell you, how about that night I threw up? I couldn't get out the bed. I had to crawl to the bathroom to go throw up. I couldn't move. I was so sore. And that all came from me throwing up, because once God delivered you from something, it's not for you to go back and do the same thing again. So do you ask me, it's been probably 6 years later, ask me have I stole? No, I haven't. How about I like to buy everything? I love the feeling of having my own money, buying my own stuff. I love the feeling. I love the feelings of being self-sufficient, not stealing from people. Because I was taking from people's homes, like from the employers. Like I was taking from their checks, stealing. See, I didn't look at it like that. I looked at it as a come up for me. And it was actually not a come up. It was not a come up. I was stealing from other people's kids. What I'm saying stealing, because when you go to somebody and steal some merchandise, my mom told me that it's taken from their checks when we come in there stealing, when their stuff don't add up, when they're counting it and stuff like that. So we're taking money from them. I'm sorry, he watching basketball, and I have my youngest son playing music, so I'm sorry if you hear the background. So when you steal, you actually take it from other people. You're not stealing the people that you store from you stealing store. You're stealing out these people's pockets. So you're hitting their home by stealing. So I thank God today I can talk about what I used to do and what I don't do no more. See, you can't talk about nothing if you're not doing it no. If you still doing it, you can't talk about it. But if you've done it and it's been some years on it, you haven't did it. I mean, if I forget something in my basket, I'll be like, hey, I didn't ring this up. Or, hey, I don't want this. I don't let it just go, because, like, it could be in my basket. I have groceries on it. If I look at my basket and I see something, I let them know, hey, I didn't ring this up. I need to ring this up. So it feels good. For me being obedient like that, God provides. He does amazing. When you line up with God and you do what you're supposed to do, hey, now, God will change some stuff in your life. And I thank God, everything I need, I have money to do it. I have money for my bills. I have money for my rent. I have money for my cell phone. I have money to put in my gas tank. I have transportation because I was obedient. I stopped stealing from people. See, when you line up with the word of God, you'll start doing things. And like they said, one sin leads to another sin. I started little stealing from a little store. Then it got bigger and bigger. One sin leads to another sin. It's true. Just like you'll start off on talking to a girl or a man on the phone. It's just friendly conversation. Next thing they said, "Oh, I want you. We got so much in common. I just want to see where this will go." But y'all supposed to be friends, right? And one sin leads to another sin. Hold on just a minute. Okay, I'm back. My son. Oh, that 15-year-old get on my nerves. He trying to get his phone from me. I was using it. I give it to him when I feel like it. I like to go on his phone and see what he's doing. You got to keep up with what they're doing. I mean, what was I saying? What did I left out? What was I telling them? Like about one sin next to another sin and stuff like that. Yeah, so I stopped doing a lot of stuff I used to do. The cheating, the lying, you know, we think we out here really doing some stuff by cheating, but you can end up with a disease that you can never get rid of. Then can't nobody take care of your kids the way you can take care of your own kids. Can't nobody love my kids the way I can love my kids. I don't want to leave that responsibility up to somebody else to do what I do for my kids. I have a love for them that nobody else will be able to have a love for them like that. I take care of them a different way than somebody else will want to take care of them. Like how we move, the way we move together as a family is how we move together as a family. So I don't think nobody else will be able to take my place, for that. So I had to stop doing a lot of stuff. You got to think about when you have kids, you got to think about if you don't have kids, you got to think about your life and yourself. Hey, if I steal, this can end me up in jail. This can be on my background. Or hey, I got kids and I can't be stealing and get locked up for stealing. So I just thank God that I never got locked up, that it was a good learning mistake for me to not go back and do it again. I thank God that I can buy things that I need to buy, things that we need in my house. That's most important. I just thank God for everything I have today. So like I said, I have a 15-year-old here that he does dancing. He don't really not into dancing, but I feel like he's good at dancing. So I always have him do dance videos. But he's good at football. He's good at running, but he doesn't want to do track, and he likes basketball. I mean, he kind of like basketball. With football season, he chooses to do basketball. He's just a jack of all trades, and I thank God for him. Because I get with y'all about what almost happened to him when he was a newborn baby. See, I'm a vlogger. I'm just going to talk about everything. You're going to see different things. And I welcome y'all into my life, and I just thank God for y'all that's watching me. But yeah, if y'all can't see me good, I don't have good lighting in here. And I'm short as I don't know what. See how this bed is right here. And I'm this short. My kids are all taller than me, but it's all good. I asked God for tall kids, and he gave it to me. I asked God for smart kids, and he gave me that. Because I wasn't so bright in school. So I said, God, since I wasn't bright in school, please, God, can you make my kids be smart? And he did that. So, they just bad as fuck. But I love them. They made me happy, and I hope that I make them happy. I'll get back to y'all. Y'all have a blessed day.